that's what
Everybody, we want to welcome you all to another episode of the Black Market Podcast, presented by Hack the Markets. I am one of your co-hosts, AC, also known as the Market Oracle.
Raheem the Dream here. Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? 4K Ken checking in.
Yes, sir. 4K and Raheem the Dream in this thing. Hey, man, I want to start it off with a whole bunch of controversy. I want to start the show off with some controversy, man.
Okay.
So y'all know we got you got to pay your taxes and all that stuff. Everybody know they got to pay taxes. It ain't nothing new,
Yeah.
But how do you guys feel about America's richest 400 families pay a lower tax rate than the average taxpayer?
The richest 400 family.
Richest 400 families pay a lower tax rate than the average taxpayer. How y'all feel about that one?
How?
Is that their prize for being the richest people in the world?
Hey,
What did you get?
it could be. Hey, they got enough resources to allocate to the right people.
For real.
How
are they structuring that? How does that make sense to anybody?
I mean, they're not about to tell you.
Right.
I mean, I take it that they got a lot of money moving around in a lot of different places.
I mean, definitely. We can put two and two together though, for sure. We could definitely put two and two together for sure. And kind of figure out what they possibly have going on. But that's just crazy, isn't it? And to try to get away from paying taxes, not saying tax evasion. I'm not for tax evasion, but paying your due diligence, paying like what you're supposed to pay and nothing more, nothing less. That right there. And actually being able to lower your tax bill, it's nothing un-American about that. That's like it's a whole bunch of guys that said that. Like even IRS commissioners and all those guys, like even those people were saying like there's nothing wrong with it.
It's made for the people that know the information.
Yeah.
To be able to take advantage of it.
Exactly.
It might be padding pockets too.
Gotta have that.
Yeah.
You got some money, you doing it, and you moving your money around the correct way. They'll reward you for that. And I mean, like, is that really bad for having either knowledge about that system or having people in your circle that have knowledge about that system? Is that bad? Like, that's what I'm trying to see. Is it really bad that these guys are paying that low of a tax? Because I mean, it's not saying that you can't pull the same moves,
Right. That's what I was thinking. We're only mad because we're not doing it.
Because we ain't in.
Exactly.
That's all.
Because that's all I'm wondering is like, is it really bad or is that just an eye opener? Like, we really need to do more, like to fight against the tax bill that they're putting on us. Yeah, because it's like it makes no sense to pay more if you don't have to. I wouldn't pay more if I didn't have to.
It's real.
Well, that's what it takes sometimes, just seeing something you wouldn't know it exists.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all it takes, but
because I mean we talk about that a little bit. We touch on it a little bit. I know you talk about it a lot, Raheem. I touch on it every now and then, with the tax and just tax preparation, because that's really what it is. Once you plan, you tax plan, you know what to do with your money. A lot of people don't sit down and tax plan, and then they wonder why they only getting X amount back or this, that, and the other. And it's like, I mean, if you had a tax plan, you could have easily known down to the dime, or roughly. We're not gonna say roughly, because they put out the codes. They let you know what they're gonna tax you. So it's like all you got to do is just go through that stuff, and it's gonna tell you how much they're gonna tax you.
Hey, or at least pay somebody who's gonna get you maximum they can get you.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you gotta pay either way.
You
gotta pay either way.
Go to a real joker.
Definitely gotta pay either way.
Man, it about to be tax season creeping in. Them W-2s gonna be coming out.
Yeah. Then we're gonna be flooding IRS again. That is crazy that it is already at the end of September now, basically.
Isn't it?
And you can see like winter. I mean, not winter. Winter is coming though. We'll say that winter is coming. We sound like what is that? Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. But as of right now, it's getting cool. I think it's like 60 out there right now, or like low 60s, high 60s, or something like that, mid 60s, I think.
Oh yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. This is my favorite time.
Yeah, I like the spring. I like the fall. They're my two favorite seasons. Fall for sure.
Yeah, the snakes go ahead and go into hiding and hibernation.
There it is.
I have to worry about them.
There it is. Whole bunch of stuff start relaxing about right now.
The temperature
Yeah.
starts relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get harvest season coming in October, so all your farmers that's out here growing good crops and all that stuff to keep us eating good food.
It is
They
true.
got a good harvest coming in.
I need to
Hopefully
go-
they got a good harvest coming in. I ain't paid any attention to it, to be honest.
I need to get my soil. I might need to get my soil together for something. For some outside
Yeah.
greenery. Some greenery out there.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do that probably next year though. What you gonna
Mm.
put some watermelons and stuff like that out there? I know I think Jerome, he got some watermelons. He got some I think he got some, what else he got out there? Some greens. He got a lot of good stuff out there he growing.
I see that.
I think tomatoes too. I think he got some tomatoes. He got something else out there too.
Yeah, your essential greens and your vegetables. You got your salad in your back.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Got to on the FBA, and if they actually doing their job.
Oh yeah. And then that stuff fresh. And then you know what you put in it. Like if you put any type of pesticides and all that stuff, half of the time you don't even have to worry about all that stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
But them major commercial gardeners gonna have something in there.
Oh, they for sure gonna have it because see they got so much land. You know it's gonna be some craziness popping off somewhere. It's not gonna be everywhere, but it's gonna be somewhere.
But they say now they got the organic. Everything got an organic version.
Everything got an organic version. Cause think about it. Think about how much stuff out here is not organic now. Cause think about it. When is the last time that you got something that was real that didn't have a seed in it? Like what's real that's not growing with seeds?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause I when I was young, the oranges had seeds in them, the apples had seeds in them, everything had seeds in them.
Talking about all these seedless stuff they got.
Everything's seedless now. Everything's seedless.
So how did it grow?
Exactly. It's like, so how did you even? What made you? If you don't even have seeds in you, what happened? But I think like what they do is they try to like stunt like like the puberty of the plant, whatever that period is called.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that right there tells you that they're modifying it.
Oh, easily. Y'all see that? This was interesting. If you bought chicken in the past 12 years, you're owed some money.
Really? What type of chicken? Any type of chicken?
So it's one, they stated by a specific state. So California, Florida, Illinois. I mean, sadly Georgia, I don't know. But yeah, so they're saying if you bought some type of chicken, there's $181 million settlement in the class action broiler chicken antitrust litigation.
I'm pretty sure that I bought some of that chicken. So
what?
I am pretty sure I bought some of that chicken.
District of Columbia.
Really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and claim my prize.
Tyson's on there.
Oh yeah, I definitely was bought that.
Yep.
Yeah, I need my money.
Need my money.
I need it.
They pay us?
Yeah.
They paying us for eating their chicken because that mean it's bad. It was something bad in that chicken.
They did something.
Yeah. So that mean I need to get my money. Because I definitely bought some Tyson. And I bought some Tyson while I was in Georgia within the past 12 years.
Accusing them of fixing prices over an 8-year period.
Oh, they were fixing prices. Mm-hmm. Oh man, so at least it wasn't anything bad. I'm thinking that it was something like bad. Okay, shoot, I don't care about them fixing prices.
Yeah,
I don't care about them fixing prices. Fix all the prices you want.
Yeah.
They hit you for your pockets a little
At
early.
least your quality.
Man.
Nothing's gonna happen to you.
Man. Nah, that's crazy. So they were really out here fixing. So they out here like rigging the market, basically.
Man, they're the market makers of chicken right there.
That's it right there, man. So all the poultry futures, Tyson is in control of them, man. Golly. Hey, it's kind of like, have you guys watched Billions before?
Yeah.
Hey, so they had a chicken thing on there where they had like some chicken report or something that was supposed to come out. And so they were up there trying to get like the chickens to like do something. I forgot what it was, and they were trying to get the report to be like good or bad. I can't remember what the scenario was, but it was crazy because it was all dealing around chickens, and they were trying to fix the prices.
Crazy.
It's hilarious.
One thing about it, it don't matter what the price on that chicken. People gonna buy that bird.
Oh yeah, they gonna buy the bird. Until it started being like, $15 for a 10-piece, and I ain't getting nothing else. Then it's
right.
like,
alternative. That's when Beyond Meat is gonna take off.
Man, I just have to go ahead and just not eat meat, man. I have to turn into what they call it. I don't know if I'm gonna be a vegan or if I'm gonna be a vegetarian. It's so many to choose from. I'm gonna choose one of them though.
It's true. You lied about that one now.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't be hitting with $17 for some bird, man.
The chicken gonna go up, like Killer said. The Beyond Meat gonna be the bottom of the meat right here. They gonna get the new bottom.
Hey, racketeering. They gonna be out here, man, fixing the market on that next. And it ain't no telling what they making that stuff with.
Right.
And it's just gonna be getting pumped out. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be like that Mondo Burger and Good Burger movie.
Hey, but you took words. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. But Mondo Burger. Started exploding.
Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, you ain't gonna want to be around when that thing start getting volatile.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Beyond Meat ain't really been doing too bad though. They had been on a nice uptrend. Nice uptrend. I hadn't checked on them in a minute though, because I can't really mess with it. Yeah. I can't mess with it. But I probably can make some money off of it, so I do need to get back in tracking it.
Yeah, they're 112 right now.
Okay. I think they came down a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, we can make some money off that though. I'm not gonna lie.
You could have shorted this joint and made some.
Oh man, you could have made some crazy money if you had shorted it. And see, I wasn't looking at it at the time, but I should have. Like, it came up on my radar way too late, and I wasn't finna chase it, so I just let it do what it was doing.
Hey, I know 4K. I know you in that Nike engine.
Oh man.
Hey, I see Nike sliding, man, because they said they got them supply chain concerns.
Yeah.
And they had to cut some of the profitability that they said they were gonna have.
Yeah.
I know Nike, your check mark, boy. That's what you got.
I play Nike on both sides of both sides.
Yes,
hey, I already know you got some stocks. I mean, and I feel the same way. It's some stocks where it's just you just follow them and you can play them because you know that stock. So why not play it?
Yeah, Nike had earnings too at the end at the bell.
They did. Yeah, they also had a partnership they just formed with the WNBA national too.
Yeah, see, the earnings is when they dropped that stuff talking about they were going to have to drop the profitability or whatnot.
Yeah, supply chain issues.
But to be honest, so because of that, I might get in there tomorrow because I know that thing dipping is going to try to probably rebound, and then I'm going to go ahead and ride that thing on to the downside.
Yeah.
I'm going to just wait for any uptick.
And then you know that Nike is heavily dependent on China.
Oh man.
And we know
that next door neighbor, so they're hand in hand.
Have you guys seen all that stuff that's going on with the lockdowns that they're doing, like all the crackdowns rather, that they're doing on like the so of course they were doing it for all the tech. Yeah, it was the video games. And first it was the tech. Then it was the video games. Okay. Now I think they got something else where they were crunching down on. So it's like they're like going heavy on regulation over in China.
What is that?
Why are they doing that?
They're communists.
Oh, so they're just not allowing people to.
They just trying to they just being in control and not letting people get out there.
Yeah, that's why they had to shut Jack Ma up. Like, he got too much money. They had to go ahead and silence him. He said, "Man, sit down, dude." Disappear. Yeah, like, dude, look, man, you keep going out here and saying this craziness, and you ain't gonna be around for real, for real.
That's crazy.
I mean, when you in that environment, I mean, you just know what you in already. And he was doing a little bit too much. He was challenging him a little bit too much. And I mean, I even felt that. And I'm nowhere near, living how the Chinese live, or, being in that type of,
Ain't played video game, but it messed up.
Yeah, that type of government.
Man.
I never been in anything like that, but I can only imagine. And that right there, I wouldn't even be doing half of the stuff that Jack Ma was doing.
Yeah, I heard about with the Evergrande, with the China Evergrande. I know y'all been hearing about this. That bell ring, that name ring.
No, you gotta enlighten me on this one.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I don't know about it either. I just know that Joker been saying the Chinese Evergrande. They talking about the real estate.
Now the real estate, I know that was collapsing because they were really getting hit. That real estate was really getting hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got that debt crisis. I think that's what got to do with the Evergrande.
Okay. Yeah, China really isn't a place that you want to be if you're trying to make some money right now.
Yeah. They're
really starting to act like a third world country as far as, when they get to, like, the I guess you can say the stability of their currency. They're starting to trade like, those minor countries instead of a powerhouse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. No, they sold off those major shares. So yeah, that's Evergrande with is a real estate, Chinese real estate.
Yeah. I had just thought about that because I had to think about what you were saying. At first, I thought it was Evergreen, and then the first thing I started thinking about was the shipping containers, and that's the only thing I could think about. And then you said Evergrande, and I was like, that's what you're talking. Especially when you said real estate, I was like, yes, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, they say that's what triggered a lot of the China stock sell-offs.
Yeah.
And that was also the same day that we had that biggest losing day that we haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had been preparing for that anyway. Yeah, somebody finally just pulled the trigger.
On that note, yeah, you're right. We have been preparing for
somebody just pulled the trigger. Because to be honest, that's what they're saying is the reason. That's not really the reason. We had already knew it was going to pull back. They just want to tie something to it.
They did. They pulled the trigger first. Mm-hmm. They pulled the trigger first. China did. But they always be stirring up stuff for no reason.
But just because they tanked out don't mean that we had to tank out.
Yeah, that's fair. But hey, we ain't quite tanking out. I don't even feel like we did a full correction.
No, we just did the pullback that we was talking about. That's how I feel. I feel like we just hit the pullback. Because I closed out of all the shorts that I had open. I closed out of all those. I opened up me some good longs this week. And they're doing pretty good right now. And just looking for them to keep appreciating to the upside, Close out. I don't have but a few more dollars on one of them.
You think that the indexes are officially rebounding and aiming for another high? Or
me personally, I'm just going off that correction or that move to the downside was so steep, and I saw where it was trying to get to, and I saw it get some levels that I liked, so I just went ahead and pulled the trigger just to go ahead and see. I didn't go too heavy, but I just wanted to have some positions open just in case.
A fair amount.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think it was 10%.
No, I don't think it was either. I don't think it was 10% either. But it was a good pullback. Good pullback. Because that's what I had been warning about. I kept saying, I see a pullback, but I don't see it like just continually falling out. It's just going to be a pullback.
Right.
And that's exactly what we're seeing.
I think they ended up today about where it started off on the pullback. I think that's about where they ended up today.
The latter half of the day was solid. So.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of recovery because, like, I'm in some plays in the industrials, and those industrials, they're starting to crank up because they're going to crank up anyway when the once the economy cranks up.
Yeah,
So I'm playing that, and then I'm also playing what else? I'm also playing the retail. Retail is a little iffy right now, to be honest, because you got all of these supply constraints and all this stuff. So it is a little bit risky. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't go in full throttle with that stuff. But just playing around with it.
Yeah.
See if it can recover. I'm in on Best Buy because I want to see if they're gonna make some money off these Xbox and this
PlayStation. Yeah.
Everybody busting down the doors for that stuff.
I didn't even know, man. I just get on the work call this morning. They talking about some. Yeah, I was out there camping out.
Like, oh yeah,
the new iPhone that came out.
Yes, sir.
New iPhone came out too. All that stuff. So I'm looking at Best Buy could possibly have some pretty good returns based off of that type thing, because I usually go to a Best Buy to get my stuff. Like sometimes I go to Apple, but it's so much easier to just go to Best Buy and get it.
Right. Yeah. Have you seen? I wonder if Best Buy is going to kind of hit a channel with now. They've had news and give them some uproar, and then they were on the downside for a while. So.
Yeah. See, I saw them hit like this real crazy move to the downside a couple days ago. Yeah. And that's what brought my interest to the stock. Got me real interested in it because I was trying to understand why this move happened. I just started monitoring it off of that. And that's what made me open up the position, because I was like, this looks kind of promising. Saw some things that I liked, and that's the reason why I went ahead and took the trade.
I was about to say another group of things that, I don't know, where all this optimism is coming from, but it feels like everyone is feeling that a reopening is coming up. That's I've been feeling those vibes, because all of the reopening stocks are the ones that are really taking out. Even the airlines took off earlier this week.
Yeah.
Cruise lines taking off.
I was looking at it. Cruise lines start to move. That's how you know something's going to be.
So I know that like all of those reopening stocks start surging. Like it's just like we're gonna just say, we pretty much open now, right?
That's what I was about to say. I felt like we was already open. So I don't know.
We do. We do have another variant that's showing up, and so who knows what's gonna happen.
Hey, them jokers serious, so yeah, we're gonna see it. Hey, another thing too is when Fed Powell had spoke.
Yeah.
They actually they didn't even raise the rates.
Nah.
They really just pump fake everybody. Just like,
but they ain't gonna. So they not gonna raise the rates until probably sometime next year. I think they had already signaled that. But what everybody was waiting on was to see if they were going to start tapering. That's what people wanted to see, was where they're going to start tapering.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, they said they might still raise some rates on the next meeting.
I doubt that. I don't think they're going to raise no rates, to be honest.
That would be extra paperwork for them.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to raise the rates. Because, see, the thing is, like, the economy isn't growing that much.
Right.
To the point where they just need to do that. And inflation is coming, but inflation isn't to the point where it's like, oh, yeah, we need to combat inflation, so we need to go ahead and raise the prices or raise the interest rates.
Right. Hey, it was quite interesting, though. For the rates, it helped out. Even though the economy, the stock market started moving, actually before they even released that.
Yeah.
gonna get a great increase.
Yeah, it was like somebody had some inside news on the report, and they just started buying it up.
Look,
I mean, that thing started going higher.
That's what they asked them at the meeting. They asked them, they said, so, Fair Power, does any of you, any of your workers or anybody have any of the securities that the government put money in? They asked them that.
They were actually looking into somebody. I can't remember who it was, but they were getting investigated because of some of the trades that they had made.
Man, hey, y'all know what he said?
What he said?
He said, well, no, we definitely not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. But he said, but I did have this one company well before I already had it. I already had it. He started defending himself like he already had it.
Right, save himself.
Yeah.
I already had it. I had it like a month before we started buying it. I already had it.
Man, that is too funny to me, man.
I mean, hey, I didn't know a month before. I knew 2 months before, but hey, I had it a month. Hey, yeah.
Look, boy.
But that was before we started buying it. It still was on the table. It was still in the air, man. I was speculating.
You guys should have been faster.
Hey, look, boy. I ain't mad at him.
So you want to tell me I can't speculate now? What kind of market is this?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's crazy. Hey, the market did start like doing like a crazy rally like after that dip. Like
for sure. I was so happy I had opened up those longs, man. Those things were running. That's how I got a little bit of money right now, though. Because I got Best Buy when it was down at like 105.80, 105.90 or something. And it moved up to like 107, 108. I think it's at like 107 something now. Or 106, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but that was a nice dip to buy right there. Nice dip.
Hopefully it can sustain though, I don't want to see no double bottoms or nothing like that. I just want this thing to just keep recovering.
Definitely don't need a double bottom.
I don't need no double bottoms, and then it stalls out. That's terrible. Get me out of this play.
Yeah.
Hey, look, this thing I'm talking about. This thing was been taken off like unbelievably, man.
Yeah, it was a nice move. I can't say that. I'm interested to see what happens tomorrow because these Fridays have been kind of crazy. These Fridays have been really, really crazy to the point where we were expecting that move to the downside, and these Fridays kept giving us these breakout moves to the upside, and I was like, man, what is going on?
Yeah,
they want to put a little money in your pocket for the weekend.
That's what it seemed like, unless you short and they taking it from you.
Right. Look. want to put money for the buyers, not the short.
I'm telling you.
2-day street, man. That ain't bad. 2-day street. Friday, like I think Fed gonna meet again on Friday.
They gonna meet tomorrow too. Golly.
They
some meeting people today.
Talking. Or he might just be talking one.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh yeah, he talking at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just talking.
Gotcha.
So I wonder what he gonna have to say this time. You think he gonna drop the bomb on a Friday?
There's no way.
He gonna tell everybody, we're not easing up, and then that thing gonna say, "Shoom."
Right.
Yeah. That's what I foresee too, man. They just building up the suspense or something. Cause
you already know.
They want to let the economy recover. It's looking good. That's what
they having a meeting right now. Everybody that's gonna buy it and what's all that. Everybody sitting together. All right, man. Look, I only got 100,000 shares right here, man. Who else has about 100 shares that they can give me? All right, look, you're going to go attack this sector. You're attacking this sector, man. We got our specialists out here. We're going to gun it.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Lord, that's crazy. That's the truth, though.
I'm
They
telling you.
definitely doing that right now.
Yeah. Like
Tomorrow,
big time people that's moving around big time money. Like they making big time money. So why wouldn't you just sit around and just plot and plan with the people that you're making that money with?
Hey.
Because now you can make even more money. And that's just in one day. We talking about money that you ain't gonna make for like 5 years of working. They making it in a week.
Hey, look, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes with power speaking.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what happens at 10 with these USD pairs.
For sure.
I mean, you know, if he keeps saying that they ain't gonna raise the rates, it's going down, baby. It's
hey, I think if he say they not gonna raise the rates, that thing gonna take off.
They ain't gonna take off there.
Yeah, cause think about it. That mean cheap money for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Now, if he come in and say, you know, we thinking about tapering and we thinking about pulling off and letting it, letting the bonds that we've been buying or our asset purchasing like ease back a little bit, that's gonna be bad because then you got people. Well, they're the people, I guess you could say, that's not purchasing as much in the assets anymore. So boom. Prices ain't going up and they're not purchasing those bonds like they are to keep the interest rates down. So that right there could be bad. That's what I would hope that he does not say. I hope he come up there and say that he's just keeping the interest rates low and they ain't taking them up for another, I don't know how long.
Like you said, they said next year. I heard the same thing.
Yeah, next year though. Next year for sure we'll probably see something.
In the future, 23%.
Killing.
On the long haul, boy. Hey, woo. You're gonna be on. I'm about to say we had another rally on Activision was tanking out for a little while. But they had
the video games.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, because of China.
Yeah.
They were tanking out because of China. Hey, they had that release this weekend though for the beta for the new Call of Duty. They gave them a little bump.
Okay.
That new Call of Duty coming out, man.
Let's get them some news.
Get something, cause hey, China took them out. All the video games.
That's crazy though. I can't believe they did that. They really came out here and just said, y'all ain't finna play these games. So how are they monitoring that? That's what I want to know.
How do you tell
what they doing? Hey, they got everybody screen up and they just watching everybody and they like, oh, you've been playing too. Boom, hit the button.
They
hitting the button on people, man.
Golly. They gonna start lag switching you, making your internet lag.
Yeah.
Golly.
Rage quit.
Hey, and the thing is, they ain't gonna know if you streaming movies or playing the game. That's the messed up part. So what if you in there just streaming movies and you got 2 TVs streaming movies or something? And now they think you playing video games. So now they cutting your streams off. And so now you in there really pissed off. Oh, man. Yet little Johnny in the other house, he the only person at the house, so he can stream all the games. They ain't even cutting him off.
Dang.
That'd be messed up, man. Really though, how do you know that people are playing video games? That's what I want to know. Cause they could be using. I guess I don't know.
They're definitely.
They looking in some type of way. I'll say that.
Yeah.
They looking in some type of way, and that is messed up to be a child over there. Hey, that's gonna force them to go outside though. They're gonna be like our generation where they had to go outside and play.
Yo.
Hey, they gonna have some good time doing that.
They should at least. I don't understand why. Like outside, one of the best places to be.
You're gonna see something different every time.
Exactly. Hey, they got the COVID running around now, so I guess that might not be the most absolute best place to be. But at the same time, you ain't running around in a group and all that stuff, like a huge group. I don't see why you can't be outside just having fun.
Man, it's fresh out. You should be good.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
But you know, they say we still gotta wear masks. People be wearing masks outside.
And I don't get that. I really
Now
don't.
that-
I don't get that.
You know, I ain't throwing no darts on the people out there that be wearing masks outside. But I mean, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Like, you're not hot. Because it's hot out here.
Then they drive the cars with them on. I'd be like, man, you scared of yourself?
Now that's the crazy one.
He in there scared of himself.
In the car.
He the only one in the car, man. Riding around with the mask on. What you finna do, man? You future mask off, man. Take that thing off, man. What you finna do? Go rob something? Because it ain't no reason for you to be out here with this mask on while you driving.
Look, it'll never be the same. Never be the same. Hey, y'all heard about the potential government shutdown?
Uh-oh.
No.
So when that's going down?
Hey, I don't know. They've been tweeting it.
What are they saying about it?
Got right here, possible government shutdown.
So what they shutting down over now? What is going to be a shutdown over this time?
Reviewing the contingency plan in the event that funding runs out on September the 30th.
Okay. So this is more so just...
They probably just saving money because we on that debt. We in that debt
just in case.
Some money.
That makes sense.
Well, hey, it's the best way you save money is just don't go
shut down.
Don't pay people that run our country.
Hey, it's gonna be like again. It's gonna be like when Trump had shut it down, and you know people was trying to fly out, and it was terrible because TSA wasn't working anymore. None of that stuff. I had to fly out during that mess, and that was the worst thing ever, man. That was one of the worst things, and that was one of the first times I had to really like be active in an airport after like being a child. So
that's wild, right there.
Definitely wasn't a fun time to say that this your first flight back.
Dang. So it wasn't no TSA. It was tight on. It was super tight on that, man.
It was TSA, but it was barely TSA, man. It was barely caring either.
Dang.
Like, I didn't know what airport security was because my first encounter was this, and they just had us do this real quick mess.
And I wonder, like, and them people really just gotta just go without getting paid.
Yeah. Until they come back with some money.
Dang, boy, that remind me of like when they furloughed all the teachers that time and stuff.
Yeah.
That really messed up right there.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack the teachers.
I'm telling you.
What a society we live in.
America.
Where you can't pay the people that are educating folks, but you gotta go to school.
Yeah. Hey, get your education. Hey, because they gonna put you in jail. They're gonna arrest you, harass you, and all that type of stuff if you of school age and not in school.
Oh,
parents gonna go to jail if you ain't in school and you you supposed to be in kindergarten to like second, third grade. They locking them up because you ain't in school. What kind of mess is this, man? But yet I go to school and I'm getting beat up. People taking my stuff. Man, you know what I'm talking? Man, that's some crazy stuff, ain't it? Ain't learning nothing. Why am I here?
Well, look, teacher barely they barely ain't getting paid already.
You feel me? Teacher and them making money because they betting on y'all fighting each other. Come on, man.
Nobody's learning anything.
Man.
Come on, man. They got DraftKings going on in the schoolyard, man. What y'all talking about?
The school done turned into something else, turned into a new world.
Right.
Telling you, man. You go to school now, boys. WWE.
Right, look, look, hey, another thing on that, we were talking about them rates and stuff. So the Bank of England had their meeting last night too, early this morning. And they may start taping before us. So I can only imagine how it could push people around and push something, make something go into action after they start.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all see Amazon sign that deal with Eddie Murphy?
I did see that.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. He it's a 3-picture deal.
3 pictures.
Yep.
Yep.
With an Amazon subsidy. Cause you know they bought MGM, so you know they got access to some really good production stuff now. So, right. And it wasn't like they wasn't making anything before, because they already had Amazon Studios, but now they just beefed up Amazon Studios with that purchase.
Okay. So y'all been looking at them cryptos? How y'all feeling about crypto right now?
Hey, to be honest, I haven't even looked at the market. Like, I kind of like stayed out of that market this week. Last week too, to be honest. I really haven't kept up with it.
I was looking at Ethereum was making some noise.
Yeah. Them things trying to move a little bit now, you know.
We got a little interesting run.
Yeah.
Really?
So I mean, it's been falling for the last few months, obviously, but
yeah,
it started making some uptrend. I mean, it's back down now. Bitcoin had some motion, and then it started kind of consolidating a little bit. Now it's towards kind of a little bit of a resistance point there.
Cool. No, I haven't paid any attention to it, to be honest. I need to get more active in it.
Look, I found this channel that it sits at 41 to 47, and it was at 41 beginning of the week, it's at 44 now. So it's just climbing.
Nice. That's nice. It's always good to find a good little pattern that you like.
Yeah.
It's always good to find one of those. I love finding like those channels and those just ranges, period. Those things are always good to find.
Man, I was looking at this interview today, this guy for this company, and he's coming up with kind of like a way to transfer money internationally without having to pay a fee. But they're gonna do it by using the blockchain network.
Yeah, you know that's Ripple.
You said that's what Ripple?
Yeah, Ripple that's what they was mandated to do like years ago. That was they mandate.
It's I forgot the name of the company. It's another company. Though.
Okay.
These guys, I'm talking about, he was on there. He had to be probably just barely 30.
Okay.
He was talking about the company. So, you know, what he was explaining is that, you know, most people was like, or, you know, people don't feel comfortable about Bitcoin. That's the downside. You know, people don't feel like, you know, comfortable with that. But what he was explaining to them is that they're gonna send it in, like, let's say US dollar. And he said they're gonna do the conversion in the company. You know, and then convert it over versus a person having to actually have to have a Bitcoin in their hand. So they're gonna use the network.
I got you.
I don't know how that blockchain and them, you know,
I see the Fed was talking about that too. They was talking about that digital currency.
But it was thinking about using the blockchain network with it.
I don't know. They're gonna release a report that they're working on pretty soon, though. I saw that like yesterday or the day before yesterday. So they'll have a report coming out. I'm not sure when, but I guess in the next few weeks of the research that they've done. and what their findings are and what their conclusion is.
That's interesting. I had a friend that say he went to a restaurant and they offered you 10% discount if you pay with crypto.
Oh, I think
that's because they can make money off of that stuff. They're trying to make money off of the money that they're getting in, which ain't bad.
I was like, that's an interesting, and you see it in gas stations now too. You can buy crypto at wherever.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Look, did y'all hear about what Twitter did with Bitcoin?
What they do with it?
They now having so people can get tipped with Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
You
I did see what they were gonna do to tips, but I didn't know that they were gonna do it with Bitcoin. Okay.
Yeah. They doing it with Bitcoin now.
That's cool.
They got Bitcoin, so I guess it's untraceable how much these folks getting tipped or something. I don't know what the idea is behind
That's
it.
interesting. Yeah,
I don't know. That is pretty cool though. I mean, with people having it, I mean, why not?
Yeah. So I mean, this crypto market. Find your interest, folks.
Right, because it's a lot. It's a lot in there.
Find your interest, buddies.
That's what it seemed like. I'm definitely about to have to start looking at it a little bit more in depth now. But that's what I got you guys for. Oh man, hey, it's about that time though, man. Y'all got some pics y'all want to share with the people?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. I had to figure this out. So
go ahead.
The name of the company is called Strike.
Striker?
Or no, Strike.
Strike.
That's the one that's gonna have the Bitcoin, sending the international payment.
Okay.
That's the name of the company, Strike.
Okay.
So I just want to throw that out there. So we see that's gonna be the new wallet. Oh, who else? Somebody got a new digital. Oh, Robinhood. That's my pick.
Yeah. I did see that.
Okay.
They did this wallet.
New digital. They finna have a crypto wallet.
Okay. Okay. Hey, that's a nice pick.
I mean, we done went rambling on for about 20 or 30 minutes about new stuff coming for crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was.
So you gotta go with the Robinhood play on that one.
There's been a lot of features that they've been trying to involve with crypto lately.
Might as well. I mean, they came in as user friendly, but guess what? Now it's time to amp it up a little bit and give people more. Because you got PayPal coming in as a broker too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which I don't know when that expected to launch, but I can only imagine how good it'll be.
Yeah.
What y'all looking at?
I was thinking these USD pairs tomorrow. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
And then anything with USD is gonna have some news around 10 for sure, and some motion. And then I saw some news on DraftKings as well, so they've had some popularity.
Okay. They still betting on them kids. Hey, so I said mine a little earlier in the show, but I like that Best Buy. Best Buy like one of mine, just because I like that PlayStation and that Xbox demand. And then I like that Apple demand. I like all of it. And then we're heading into the holiday season. Yes, sir. That's what I like. Yeah. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I like. But people, we do want to encourage everyone to head over to hackthemarketstrading.com. Go ahead and get you either a free account or set yourself up with a premium account so you can get in contact with us, understand what we're trading, how we're making our money, what we're doing, what we're looking forward to doing, and all that type stuff. Also get your questions answered, get some education and all that type stuff. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. It helps us out a lot.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you guys want to add before we get out of here? On this wonderful trading evening.
Yeah.
But man, you said it.
Okay.
We'll see y'all next week.
See you guys next week on Monday. Hopefully you guys made some money and you can tell us about it.